So, what's your opinion on this year's budget?
Surprising.
Not for the middle class, I think.
And
Clean and self-reliant mindset. Clean and
area do you think receives the highest government expenditure?
Agriculture.
Hello everyone. Union Budget 2026 to 27 has just been announced and now we are on campus to see how well people understand what it exactly means. क्या बजट सिर्फ टैक्सेस और नंबर्स का गेम है या इकोनॉमी इंडिया की इकोनॉमी को डिस्क्राइब करता है? Let's find out. Hello everyone. What does विकसित भारत और developed India mean to you?
innovation. Clean and self-reliant mindset.
Good AQI with sustainable development. While students associate Viksit Bharat with better jobs and better infrastructure, Budget 2026 defines it with a three kartavyas. Specifically, it aims at achieving 7% growth rate, which has hiked education budget to 1.4 lakh crores, the highest ever, to turn the Yuva Shakti into a global workforce. But to reach that 7% growth rate, we need more than just traditional jobs. We need a creative revolution. चलिए बढ़ते हैं अपने अगले सवाल की ओर. If your college gets a high-tech gaming and animation lab tomorrow, would you use it?
Of course, yes.
Of course, yes.
Well, depends if I have the interest in that.
Maybe. Well, it's not just a maybe anymore. The government is setting up KVGC Content Creator Labs in about 500 colleges this year. Creative Labs सिर्फ स्किल डेवलपमेंट नहीं बल्कि कैपिटल क्रिएशन का एक सिग्नल है. इसलिए नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नेचुरली आता है कि इस बार का जो बजट है उसका कोर अप्रोच क्या है?
This budget has to describe one economic approach. Would it be investment-led or consumption-led?
I would say it's investment-led because in this tenure, government is focusing on infrastructure.
I think it will be investment-led.
Investment-based budget.
It's both, it's consumption as well as investment.
it is balanced approach.
Budget 2026-27 clearly follows an investment-driven growth strategy. The government actually prioritizes capital formation, infrastructure expansion, structural reforms, and manufacturing expansion, rather than just short-term consumption boosts.
Area do you think receives the highest government expenditure?
Agriculture.
The top 5 expenditure heads for the budget 2026-2027 are infrastructure spending, defense, subsidies, interest payments, and rural development and social services. Capital expenditure has a major focus, while defense continues to receive significant portion for modernization. Interest payments form a structural component of total expenditure, while subsidies are important for social and food security. Since capital spending का major portion है, let's understand कि capital expenditure actually होता क्या है.
What do you think is a type of government expenditure which creates long-term productive assets?
Of course, capital expenditure.
And health and education.
Capital expenditure.
Capital expenditure and expenditure on infrastructure.
Around 12 lakh crores with capital expenditure. Clear message है कि infra-led growth priority पर है. Highway से railway तक, logistics से defense assets तक हर जगह heavy investment. Unlike revenue expenditure, capital expenditure build assets that creates long-term and increase long-term productivity. It has a strong multiplier effect across sectors like cement, steel, manufacturing, and construction. It also attracts private investment by lowering logistic costs and improved connectivity. Higher capital expenditure strengthens economic capacity, generates employment, and also supports sustained GDP growth. Infrastructure builds the framework for the economy. But which sector reaches the businesses and households across the India?
Which sector is often called the backbone of India's economy?
I think service sector is the backbone of Indian economy as it contributes 52% of the total GDP to Indian GDP. That's why I think it's the backbone of the service of the Indian economy.
Agriculture, service sector.
अगर जीडीपी और एक्सपोर्ट्स की बात करें तो एमएसएमई का ह्यूज रोल है. 30% जीडीपी and 40% एक्सपोर्ट्स एमएसएमई से ही आते हैं. And the budget 2026-27 strengthens MSME through expanded trade guarantee support, improved access to institutional finance, and incentive for technology adoption and digitization. Stronger MSME means wider employment generation, higher export growth, and more inclusive economic development. Now, let's talk about sustainability. एक ऐसा वर्ड जो आज की इकोनॉमी में बहुत बड़ा रोल निभाता है. और अब जानते हैं कि हमारे कॉलेज स्टूडेंट इसके बारे में क्या जानकारी रखते हैं.
Would you advise your parents to switch to electric vehicles if the battery price is dropped by 20%?
Yes, definitely. I will suggest my parents to switch to electric vehicles.
Even if I would not advise, they have already switched to electrical vehicles.
The budget is making this a reality by exempting customs duty on critical minerals like lithium. Beyond cars, PM Surya Ghar scheme is getting 22,000 crore rupees this year to bring solar electricity to more than 1 crore homes. The shift is evident. India isn't just growing, it's going net zero. The focus is shifting upstream, from building semiconductor fabrication plants to owning materials, equipments, and IP that power them. Financial year 2026-27 comes with a rupees 1,000 crore outlay, the first phase in a long-term funding roadmap. Policy covers semiconductors and displays, electronic components, and new rare earth corridors across Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, and Odisha.
चलिए अब देखते हैं इस बजट में शिक्षा के लिए क्या है खास. So the government has approved some new policies that will help students to learn new skills along with the theory that will make them future ready. And apart from that, the total outlay for this budget for education is 1,39,000 crore rupees and 5 major university townships per state. Along with that, 1 new National Institute of Design in Eastern India. Apart from that, district level hostels nationwide to drive female participation in STEM.
Now let's take a quick feedback from the students. So what's your opinion on this year's budget?
Like every year's budget, the main thing lies within the implementation, जो मेरे को पता है कि नहीं होएगी. उसके अलावा STT कम बढ़ा दिया है 5 basis point. I'll agree with that because इंडिया का फ्यूचर्स मार्केट बहुत बड़ा है और उसके अलावा डिफेंस पे ज्यादा देना चाहिए था पैसा, जो नहीं दिया है.
This budget is a very stable budget. It's a long-term budget. It's not short-term. The government has tried to go for long-term goals, and it is the least politically controversial or the least one that is controversial or expends political capital. The government is looking to stay and build India for the long term. I think they're going for the 2047 goal. Let's see if they achieve it.
So, as we can see that over worldwide, semiconductor industry is growing and it is really very beneficial. And in India, it is not like growing. So, if we give certain importance to that semiconductor as a semiconductor mission was launched, so we can see that industry will prosper. And if we see that if an industry prosper, it will create more jobs, more career option, and it will be very beneficial for the country. So yes, in my opinion, it was a very good move, and we should focus on this sector.
Surprising.
This year's budget has been quite light because the focus has been on long-term growth. There has been no major announcement that people were expecting. However, certain other things are there. That's all.
So
Not for the middle class.
comparatively to previous years, how would you rate this budget out of 5?
I would give it a 3.515.
4 out of 5.
3.
Now that was budget 2026-27 in a nutshell. Thank you for watching. Follow, share, and let us know what you want explained next.